Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and all variations thereof, and welcome back to the World of Madness SMP. Oopsie. Somebody died. People have been dying a lot. A lot. Daza, George, etc., etc. They're all dying quite a lot at the moment. But that is not what we are. God, that is not what we are here to. Anyway, again, really? Okay, well, anyway, that is not what we're here to talk about right now. So it is episode 6, and oh my god. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna ignore that now. Right, so yes, episode 6. We've been doing a bunch of off-camera work, including the installation of 2 new piers, as in like harbour piers, not Morgan piers, into the. I don't have a name for this town yet, but yeah. So we have 2 new piers, or technically 1 half almost built pier and 1 half not quite built pier. I've installed a bridge over the canal as well, and the piers are fully walkable. You can actually walk on them. I need to put down some anvils on like the edges to act as like anchor points for ships, but we'll get around to that eventually. Today, what we're talking about, I say what we're talking about. Today, we have a few projects ongoing. Like, for example, this Fishmongers building, which I'm still trying to figure out the design for, as well as some other stuff, including something that we got a delivery for. So George came by yesterday and dropped off some shulker boxes. Now, obviously, I'm not going to keep these. These are George's shulker boxes. But yeah, he came by. He dropped off a bunch of stuff. It's essentially just stone, more stone, more stone, more stone, a bit more stone, and some more stone. So that'll come in handy when we're actually constructing the piers and everything out here. I have removed the map mods at the moment because they were starting to make things a little too easy, essentially. But the good thing is, I do actually have, I think down in this chest, or maybe this, yes, this chest, I actually have a few empty maps, so I can make myself a map to overview the area and stick it in an item frame. So let me just walk up onto the boulevard here. We'll take a map, and let's see. Oh, yeah. So there we go. You can actually see the overview of this area in the map. Admittedly, it doesn't look particularly good, but that's fine. We've also continued the excavation of this area here. What I'm thinking, in order to properly design the sea floor, we may end up draining this entire section of the area, and then excavating it, and then terraforming it, and then refilling it. But that might take a little while, so that's not for today. But yeah, what is for today is this clip that me and that was when George came by earlier, when we spoke about possible plans for the future of this of the marina or the harbour, because he has some ideas, and we decided to have a bit of a discussion about them. So, Daza, honestly. Right. Welcome. Welcome to my humble abode.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is where I've set up shop. And,
It's a very, very nice piece of land you got.
well, two pieces, actually. So I have
Oh, yeah.
I have this island here. And then
Yeah,
I
I
have
absolutely love this idea.
Yeah, I have the words. There we go. The Dark Oak Forest Island that's
Yes.
out that way. So I'm gonna build up this space as like a nice, neat little harbour town with cute little cottages and just general goody stuff. And then over
Yeah.
there, I'm gonna build like a Cthulhu-esque style village full of like disarmed illagers and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
That's cool.
So yeah.
Yeah, I like the kind of contrast you have. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
I've been doing quite a bit of off-camera building. All of
I've-
this.
I've seen, yeah, like flying in, there was a lot of stuff that, yeah, you've
Yeah.
been busy.
I have been busy. I've been doing some stuff on stream, and I did all of this section this morning. Ooh,
Yeah.
God. So yeah, all of this is practically brand new. I put it up in the last few hours.
I have
But
seen
I'm-
you've been online for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I do stuff in like stints. So I do stuff like several hours in just a row of just building, just so that I can get a good replay time-lapse footage done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way it's turned out so far. It's definitely taken a little while. I'm still not happy with how that section is over there.
Really?
I feel like it's missing something. I'm not going over there because it takes me an age to actually swim there and back.
Yeah, I understand, yeah. I feel kind of bad now just flying around.
Yes, taunting
Showing
me with your elytra. Nah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, yes. One thing that I'd like to have just talk to you about.
Oh, yes,
so
of course.
I don't know how much of my episodes and Lying's episodes you've watched.
A fair few
Um,
of both.
well, me and Lying met up and we
Spoke
spoke
about boats.
building boats. Oh, so you've seen it.
Yes, I have seen it. Yes.
And I think from just the nature of your build being a dock, you'd be very be good if we
Yes.
could
Well,
join
there
you
is one. I would be most happy to join you guys in such an endeavor. There is one thing that you will have to take note of, however. Compared to you and Lying, the harbour here is a lot bigger than what you guys have, meaning the boats are going to be quite a bit larger here.
yes.
So you may end up with a steamship at your doorstep.
I could work with that. Just build a much longer dock. Oh yeah.
Fair
You
enough.
could just have your steamship just kind of anchored
Off the shore,
and then
yeah.
have smaller boats ferrying the goods around.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I'd be happy to have like a I suppose a boat switch? Is that what we
Yes.
would call it?
I guess
I guess
there's no
that's the
official name
term
for it. So yeah.
Yeah. A boat switch.
fashion
I
boat
would
switch.
be perfectly happy to do that. That would be fantastic. So yeah. Yeah. And do note, that entire area just there, that's all going to be underwater eventually. It has to be completely mined out. So there's going to be a lot more space than there is so far.
Alright, yeah, I'll definitely let you kind of finish up some of the harbour first, and then go into that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say give it maybe a week, and there might be a little more like infrastructure in that you'll be able to work with, because I want to build like pontoon docks as well, sort of like pontoon docks with floating barrels, so that they can like float on top of the water. I grew up in Cornwall, so I'm sort of used to building. Well, I say I'm used to building harbours. I'm used to being around harbours, so I know how they work.
Nice.
So yeah, but yeah, I'd be perfectly happy with something like that.
Yes, 'cause when you first kind of mentioned it in your first episode about it being like the area, I thought, the ocean looks very, very good to build boats on.
Yeah. So, yeah. I get that. I definitely get that. But yeah, I'd be very happy to have like a boat switch with you guys. I mean, eventually there's going to be a lot more stuff around here. I want to try and get things quite populated, and having like other people come in and build little things of their own around here, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Just doing some fishing. Yes, I see. Right. Well, thank you very much for the visit, George. I should
Thank you for the tour.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. I should probably get back to building all this stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Just moonwalking out of shot. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just finished unloading all the shulker boxes. Never mind, I tell a lie. I have not finished unloading all the shulker boxes. I must have missed one. What I was going to say was, since we have unloaded most of the shulker boxes, we can now send them, or ferry them rather, back to George, who is probably eagerly awaiting their return. So yes, this is where we are putting all the materials to continue the construction of the pier, or piers, triple, plural, multiple of, yes, that. And I've already started work on that, as you can probably tell by the bits and pieces. I need to find myself a bit of mossy cobble and a bit of mossy stone brick so that I can make it look like algae is growing on the bottom of the piers, but I'll get to that later. For now, we're going to head over to George's area and drop off his shulker boxes. I think he's online right now, so I won't need to leave a sign. But yes, I'll show you guys how we get to everyone else's area. Oh god. Am I? No, I am wearing gold boots. That's fine. No, this is how we get to everyone else's area. I built this path on stream, actually. And since I usually end up streaming at least one World of Madness thing a week. It's sort of random. It's a bit mad, depending on when I stream it. But yes, I usually stream like resource gathering and construction of these sorts of infrastructure pieces over on twitch.tv/Lucian_V_ghost. Little plug there. since I think a lot of people prefer it. And I think George's portal is literally right here. Yep, George's portal. Full of milk buckets for some reason. Where's the George? There's the George. And we're off. Whoop. I'm not going to spend too much time at George's area. I think he's still working on it a fair bit, so I don't want to spoil too much stuff. We'll go visit properly at some point in the... Wait, where's my... Oh, it's here. We'll go visit properly at some point. We'll get a tour. But for today, we're just going to leave him to it. Now, before we continue on working with the piers, I actually want to put together that fishmongers. Ugh, I hate fish. What was I saying? Oh yes, I want to put together that Fishmongers building that is next to the farm, because my villagers keep jumping into the pig pen and the cow pen, and the easiest way to stop them from doing that is to cover them over. And I'm planning to cover them over with a building. Admittedly... What the... Weird noises. Admittedly, I tell a lie when I say the easiest way to do it is to cover them over with a building. It's not. The easiest way to do it would probably actually be to just move the pigs and the cows. But I wanted to build a Fishmongers, so I needed an excuse. So that's my excuse. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time off camera gathering up resources for the Fishmongers. It shouldn't take too long. I've already planned all of it out in creative, so I know what I need to get. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to do that off camera, and then we will start on a time lapse of the Fishmongers, and hopefully I'll manage to get this done by tomorrow. Fingers crossed, because I need to upload tomorrow. I'm dating the video for everyone. All right, ladies, gentlemen, we have a full chest of materials. That's a lot of materials. Again, like the amount of materials required to build this place, we need maybe just as many to build the building that's going here. Now, as you can see, I've removed the foundations and stuff because I wanted to make sure I had an accurate count of how much resources I would need. And I think I've got pretty much everything in here, including a cyan bed for some reason. We're going to have a fisherman living in the Fishmonger's shop, of course, so makes sense to give them a bed to sleep in as well. But yeah, we're going to get started with the construction phase. We're going to do that in a third-person time-lapse. I hope you all enjoy this. I think, personally, I think it's going to look quite cool. I'm quite happy with that. So, it took about 2 hours to build, total time. And it's pretty decent. It's got some nice structures, some nice styles. I was thinking, when I was building this, I was thinking to myself, this is a seaside building, so we need to have some sort of weathering patterns, and I decided to use diorite of all things to actually make it look like the plaster or the brick or whatever this material would be in real life. I decided to use it to make it look like it had been weathered down, and the same with over here actually. So the underside of the window section there and the wall section there is made to look like it's weathered, and it's gotten old and stuff. And there is still a bunch of stuff under here, but I feel, admittedly, I feel a bit like a hypocrite at the moment, because when I mentioned that I wanted to build a fisherman's shop, or Fishmongers, that's what it is. It's a Fishmongers. But when I mentioned I wanted to build this, I stated that I wanted to build it because I didn't want to move the cows and the pigs. And then I put a basement in, which effectively eliminated where the cows and the pigs used to be. So I feel like a bit of a hypocrite, because the cows have all been moved into this one block hole here, and the pigs have wandered off. So, yeah. But that's just me, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it makes me feel like a bit of a hypocrite when I look at this building and think, I built this because I wanted to not move the cows and the pigs, and then I moved the cows and the pigs anyway. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, let's take a look on the inside. So we've got a counter here. Most of the inside hasn't been decorated yet. I'll add some stuff in later. We have a basement, a cellar. I think I'll add some ice down here. We've got all the meat and stuff in the chest down there because I don't have a butcher's shop yet, so I'm going to store it here for now. Then we have an apartment upstairs, a studio apartment, with a bed looking out over the bay, and this is the bed that I'm going to be sleeping on from now on. And we have some storage up in the attic, or it's not really an attic, but we have some storage. As well, and we'll need to decorate this, maybe put a kitchenette in this corner, etc, etc. But I think it's looking quite nice, and we've got this window here is boarded over because you can't really see much out of it. I think it looks really nice, personally, and this was completely not what we were meant to be doing this episode. But we'll get to the piers next time, because unfortunately I have run out of time. Oh, also, let me very quickly show you guys something. I found a mod that allows me to have unlocked third person. So essentially I can look all the way around myself, which actually comes in rather handy. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for watching. And thank you for listening, if you haven't been watching, but you've been listening. Words. Right, yes. Thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And we shall see you next time on the World of Madness server. And don't forget to catch the Twitch streams sometimes, because they're fun. I enjoy doing them, and it would be nice if more people showed up. But yes, that is all from me today. Thank you all very much for watching, and we shall see you next time. Ta-ta for now.